Alrighty, here we see we're jumping into the Battle of the Somme, July 1st, 1916. Unfortunately, was not a very good day for the British Empire. Their bloodiest day in their military history. 57,470 casualties, of whom 19,240 were killed. Unfortunately, that's how it was. They were decided to push along a 15-mile front with French into the German earthworks, as you can see here. Pretty much everything was hammered flat. They started off this offensive with a week-long bombardment of artillery, and man, it was just costly. They did make some good ground. This was their first major offensive of the war, and yeah, went a little better for my team on this one, and for me personally. Again, using the bar, mostly because you're going to be in the earthworks, in the trench works at the start of the offensive. German lines were, you can see right there, zigzagging all the way along it. 3 or 4 rows of trenches right close to the River Somme. Just trying to make any kind of headway. Was tough going for the British, because their tactics were still developing. They found that later on that a short artillery bombardment, short burst, shock and awe, get them to start moving towards their trenches, let up off the artillery, let your troops advance, followed with a creeping barrage was actually a better tactic than just hammering the same area for weeks and weeks and weeks, so they could get down in their trenches, down in their dugouts, and, you know, not even really be affected by the artillery bombardment whatsoever. Which is what turned out here. This is why it was such a costly battle. And as you can see, it's just, like I said, it was going better for our side, because this is supposed to represent July 1st, day 1, than it actually did for the British on day 1. You can kind of see from the overview of the map the earthworks that the Germans had. And like I said, compared to my other video from the Italian Alps, you don't really need that kind of heavy long-range support that you have there. There's just no room for it. Again, using the bar due to its high damage, high rate of fire. You're in trenches, you're going to be clearing trenches. You need something, or you need a lot of something. As you can see, as I turn the corner, and there's 3 of them there. Initially, the Americans also brought shotguns into the war for the first time. It was protested by the German Empire because, unlike a single cartridge that either would kill you outright or you know, leave a decent hole that the medics and doctors could patch up. Shotgun and all those pellets was, again, a devastating weapon and inflicted, as the Germans put it, unnecessarily violent, I guess is the best way to put it. Which, in some cases, is true. You know, compared to patching one hole, you're digging who knows how many pellets out of a person. But again, I went with the bar just because of its stopping power, rate of fire for this particular mission. Again, it's a good accurate gun as well. Like I said, just a nice high rate of fire. Couldn't really see anything, but I figured it better be safe than sorry. Preston corner with fire down there, which is impeding the vision. Alright, now I know he went down, so I figured it's going down the corner. Got hit pretty good. Reloaded, but, you know, he's still around. Fortunately, he had his back to me. So, take advantage whenever you can take the advantage. Anyway, like I said, our offensive here did much better than the British offensive did, actually. As you can see, we got a pretty good steamroll going on here. And this match actually doesn't last too much longer because we got a good push, which, historically speaking, was the plan, but didn't actually happen. And there we go, there's the final cap, and then hunt down whoever's left, which actually was strange. They were just spread out as opposed to grouped together, actually trying to force our hand and take an objective. They were pretty well spread out, just doing random. It was odd. And reload, and there's the end of the match. Which, like I said, wasn't bad. Did pretty good myself. Wasn't my best match ever, but respectable. And like I said, it was much better. It went much better for us than it did for the British in reality. And we'll see here. Just pretty good match. And there you have it, 1913.